one thing I know all school leaders are thinking about is when I gather the staff, right? Will this meeting be meaningful? Will it inspire and encourage and challenge people and motivate them to move from where we've been to where we are going? And oftentimes, too, districts give you the agenda. They might even give you the slide deck, too, which, by the way, if you're getting a slide deck from your district, I can guarantee that it is very bad. It's going to have too much text, too much information, and you're going to bore your staff to sleep on the first day, demotivating them. So how do you turn that around? What would it look like to run that coming back to the school year, getting the staff rah-rah type of meeting? And how can we do that in an effective way? So I thought that we could ask my buddy over here, Digital Danny. I would love to show you that. So I'm going to go ahead and click chat. I'm going to click new conversation. And I'm just going to say, hey, I'm a principal. We've run a very effective campus over the years. We're heading back to school this coming week. And I'm concerned, I'm worried that the first meeting of the year is not going to land. It's going to have too much logistics, operational stuff, things that we do need to cover. But what do I do? How do I rearrange this meeting to make it engaging, to make the message land with the staff and to motivate, inspire them to be the best version of themselves for our students this year? And let's see what Digital Danny will say. All right, here's his message. I hear you. Here's what I'm noticing. You're worried about the first meeting landing, right? There's too much stuff. So split the meeting into two. Oh, that's an interesting, right? So compartmentalize maybe what's going on. In the first half, he says culture and vision, right? Culture and vision. This is where you set the tone, why you're here, what you see in them, what you believe is possible. You make them feel it. I love that. Making it personal, ruckus maker energy. Second half, the logistics, right? So that's where you're going to go over calendar and procedures and that kind of thing. It's in service of something bigger, not just a list of rules. Very good. Here's the thing I learned the hard way. Staff don't remember the logistics. Of course they don't. They remember how you make them feel. They remember if you treated them like partners or just handed them a manual. And then it's citing some stuff too, the positive spotlight tool, which you could check out. And what else is there? Oh, wow. Some clips, some podcasts, different things that you can dig into as well. So that seems extremely helpful. So thanks for that, Digital Danny. Some specific moves. So he's saying open with a story or a moment, right? So that is helpful. Use the spotlight tool, which is something, like I said, he highlighted here. And folks that use Digital Danny can get deeper into the tool. That tool, by the way, is free on the website as well, betterleadersbetterschools.com, so you could find it. Ask them questions, don't just tell them answers, right? That's so good, right? So often we are just handing people exactly what we think they need, but we're not engaging them in the process. We're doing to them instead of including them into it. And then save the heavy logistics for a memo or a follow-up. Absolutely. Digital Danny is spot on. So this meeting doesn't have to choose between inspiring and informative, but inspiration comes first. Love that. And if you told this first meeting a story, which one would remind your staff why they chose the work in the first place? I think this is excellent information. And so that's fantastic. Help me actually design the agenda that we need to cover now. So can you show me what that might look like in with timestamps? All right, so maybe 90 minutes, you got opening and presence, no slides, positive spotlight tool, fantastic. Your check-in question, how was your summer, is a terrible question. And so ask something better. What's one thing you're proud of from last year, or what do you want to protect about the school? Interesting. All right. Vision forward, tell them what's possible this year. Second half, operations and logistics. And so this is good advice. Love it, Digital Danny. Thanks for your help. If you want to start chatting with him, you could check out the 90-day option or the annual option at myprincipalcoach.com and get started today. Bye for now, and go make a ruckus.